Punchline, one of my favorite summer 2015 anime. It is highly underrated. Punchline is a great anime, but since the description on those websites for it is when Yuta sees panties, the earth will be destroyed, people look at it, watch episode 1, and are like, oh, this is crap, I'm done. Please watch until episode 5. If you don't like it, and you've seen episode 5, stop watching, because I can't help you. But if you see episode 5, you'll understand why the rest of the anime is substantially better than the first half. The first 4 episodes, really, they're just Yuta seeing panties and the earth being destroyed. But as you move on, all the characters will get a lot more development, and you'll become a lot more attached to them than you were in the first 4 episodes, because they were really one-dimensional at first. They were, like Narahina, she was really mo, she was really cutesy, but then at the end, or as the anime progresses, you can see that she's a really strong character. Honestly, she sacrifices herself a lot. She's a martyr. She does a lot of things other people wouldn't have the courage to do, simply because she feels the need to protect her friends and the people around her because of things that have happened in her past. That you will find out later. Yuta, who is the main character, a lot of his development at first is based off him seeing panties, so you kind of think of him as a pervert. But Yuta is not a pervert. He's someone who definitely works to protect his friends, and even though he fails a lot, he will not give up at whatever he's trying to do. He's a little misguided. He can be easily misguided, I should say. People's words can affect him, and he's easily trusted. And this is both a good trait and a bad trait. It makes it easy for him to have friends and to share secrets and things of the sort. But he can be persuaded into doing something he shouldn't do because of what someone else said. Ito, she's an otaku, recluse. I'd call her neat, but she's still in high school. You'll find out more about that later. She just stays in her house, but she's loosely friends with all of the residents. All of the residents from the place they're staying in, they become closer friends as the anime progresses. Ito probably gets the least character development out of all of the characters. I don't know why this is, because Ito's such a wonderful character. They should have gone more into her backstory, but honestly, it's a 12-episode anime. They didn't have the time. Meika, great character. Her development is mainly based off of things that happened with her grandfather and things that happened with Naragino in their childhood. Laura, she does not get much character development. She doesn't really get much of a backstory other than that one scene kind of like repeats, and then you learn more about what's really happening in that scene as the anime goes on. Her character development is really based off her job and her quest for love. She's always trying to find a husband, and while it can seem like she'd give up her friends to find a nice guy, and she'd leave a nice guy over her friends, she's really not like this at all. When it comes down to it, her friends mean a lot more to her than anything else. Shiranosuke, I do not like this character. I feel like he has a god complex, he's manipulative, and he is sociopathic. He's kind of Yuta's mentor. He instructs Yuta and helps him with the mission that Yuta's on. But during this, he kind of leads Yuta in what I see to be the wrong path, because he leads Yuta to doing the things that seem like they'd clearly lead to the Earth being destroyed. Seems rather counterintuitive. I feel like Shiranosuke, if he really wanted to save the Earth, he could do this in a lot of a better way. But I feel like Shiranosuke really just wants to have fun. He's dead, watching cat porn, might as well have a little fun with Yuta while he's at it. And that's how we feel about Shiranosuke. I don't know if you'll feel the same way. The character designs They're really cutesy and funsy. So they match the ecchi and sort of the comedy of the first few episodes, but in more intense scenes, the anime fails to deliver because of the character development, and because of the voice actors. They're really cutesy and fun and comedic. So in intense scenes, or like fight scenes for example, it just doesn't deliver. It's not as impactful as you'd see in other animes. So while they get their point across, it's not as good as it could be. The characters are very relatable and they're very likable because as you progress through the anime, you'll find that you'll at least see one character who you can really connect to because they all go through real life problems. Now, while their problems might be a bit different than yours because of the anime's kind of supernatural thing going on and the little cults and whatever, but you can still take it down to what the basic problem is and be able to relate to it. All of the characters are like that, really. My personal favorite was Ito because she was the otaku, stayed at home, was a little bullied at school, so she was kind of shy and unhappy about that. And while Ito didn't get much character development, I still loved her character. The character, the anime has a lot of plot twists. Like it's plot twist here, plot twist there, plot twist for everyone. And what has so many plot twists, which makes the anime amazing, by the way, um, this should lead to plot holes, naturally. When you have so many different things going on, when you're saying, hey, this is reality. No, just kidding, this is reality. It kind of leads to a few plot holes. There are not many plot holes. They did a really good job at making everything connect at the end. At the last episodes, everything comes together, all the broken pieces, all your theories are dissolved or came true. There are a few plot holes. One of them I'm just going to mention right here. Chirinosuke's room. Why does he have a room when he's a ghost? How can he be a resident if he's a ghost? Why does he have a room? Why does he have furniture? He's a ghost. He can't purchase them. I do not understand that. There will be no season 2. I'm sorry. It's just how the anime ends. You'll understand when it ends. Why there will be no season 2. So I know Chirinosuke's room will never be explained. Maybe if I read the manga, and the manga went on longer than the anime, I'd understand why Chirinosuke has his own room. But in this 12-episode anime, I will never get to know that. Speaking of how it's 12 episodes, usually 12-episode animes leave a lot to be desired. Because you can only fit so much manga into 12 episodes. So it tends to be a little rushed. This anime wasn't like that. I feel like it could have used 2 more episodes on it, to sort of stretch out some scenes, explain a few more things, and Chirinosuke's room, why does he have one? He's a ghost. But they explained everything pretty well, considering they only had 12 episodes to do so. And this is why Punchline is definitely anime you need to check out. Thanks for watching. Comment what anime I should tell you to watch next if you would like to.